There are whispers of a place no one dares speak of loudly, a village, once prosperous, now lost to the forest. People say it was cursed by an evil king, Ahunu, who ruled with fear and cruelty. The village has been abandoned for decades, and no one who ventures there ever returns. But one young man, Kofi, was destined to uncover the truth. Kofi was a 27-year-old dark-skinned boy from the Ashanti tribe. He had always heard stories of the cursed village growing up, but they were always in fragments, whispers shared around fires late at night. His father had always warned him, "Stay away from the forest, Kofi. That place is not for you." But one fateful day, while hunting deep in the woods, Kofi heard something strange. It was a faint drumming sound, coming from the direction of the cursed village. The sound seemed to call him, pulling him deeper into the forest. With each step, the drumming grew louder, and before long, Kofi found himself in a small clearing. In the middle of the clearing sat an old, cracked drum, covered in dust. The moment Kofi laid eyes on it, he felt a strange connection, like the drum was waiting for him. Unable to resist, Kofi touched the drum, and everything around him changed. The tree swayed as if alive, and slowly, an entire village appeared before his eyes, abandoned, overgrown with vines, and eerily silent. This was it, the lost village. But why had it appeared now? Confused and seeking answers, Kofi returned to his village and visited Nana Ose, a 78-year-old elder who had fought in the wars during King Ahunu's reign. Nana Ose had dark, wrinkled skin and sat on a wooden stool in a small, dimly lit hut. His eyes, though weary, were filled with knowledge. "You found the drum, haven't you?" Nana Ose asked before Kofi could speak. Kofi nodded, shocked. "Yes, but how did you know?" Nana Ose sighed heavily. "Because that drum holds the spirit of the village. It was cursed by King Ahunu, a wicked ruler who wanted power beyond imagination. He used dark magic to enslave the village, and when they tried to fight back, he cursed the land so that no one could ever live there again. I was one of the soldiers who fought against him, but we failed." Nana Ose explained that the only way to lift the curse was to beat the drum in the village's heart, where the king had sealed his power. But there was a catch: those who attempted the task had to face the spirits of the villagers, who had been twisted by the curse and were now protectors of the evil king's power. "If you fail, the curse will consume you," warned the elder. Despite the danger, Kofi was determined. The village needed to be free, and he knew he was the one to do it. Armed only with the drum, he ventured back into the cursed village. As he crossed the boundary, the air grew cold, and shadowy figures began to appear around him. They were the spirits of the villagers, their eyes hollow, their faces gaunt, but Kofi didn't flinch. He started beating the drum, the rhythm echoing through the empty streets. The spirits hesitated, unsure of what to do. But then, a figure appeared in the distance, King Ahunu, his ghostly form radiating with dark energy. His voice boomed across the village, "You dare challenge my curse?" "I do," Kofi replied. His voice steadied. The ground trembled as Ahunu summoned a dark mist, which wrapped itself around Kofi, choking him. The spirits closed in, but Kofi remembered Nana Ose's words, "Only courage can break the curse." Summoning all his strength, Kofi struck the drum one final time. The mist began to clear, and the spirits stopped in their tracks. Ahunu's form started to flicker, weakening with each beat of the drum. The villagers' faces softened, their eyes filling with hope. The curse was breaking. With a final, thunderous beat, Ahunu screamed in rage as his spirit disintegrated into the air, and the village slowly came back to life. The once barren land now blossomed with greenery, and the villagers, freed from their ghostly prison, bowed to Kofi in gratitude. The lost village had been restored, but the story didn't end there. As the villagers celebrated their freedom, they turned to Kofi, who had saved them from the curse. There was murmuring among them, whispers of making Kofi their new king, to lead them and protect their village from ever being cursed again. Kofi stood before them, unsure of what to say. He had only wanted to free the village, but now, they were looking to him for leadership. Could he bear the weight of being their king? The decision hung in the air as the villagers waited for his answer, but before Kofi could respond, the screen fades to black. Will Kofi become the new king? Or will the village face new challenges without a leader? The story is far from over.